Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Alright, let's see what we got for you right now. We have one of those Italian classics that it looks really cute, it looks really good, and it's part of that history. We got for you guys right now, it's a 143 scale, 1957 Alfa Romeo 2000. Berlina, it's like saloon or sedan, however you mention in around the world, around your country. But this is a gorgeous car. Gorgeous. I like the bright color, by the way. By the way, the diecast brand that makes this model, it's called Starline. Starline, it's not the most famous brand out there. They're very limited on their products. They base a lot on Italian cars. Most of them are Italian. I would say about 95%. They have a few German. I've seen a few Opels, but most of them are Fiat, Alfa Romeos, Lancias. Those are the biggest cars the models they produce. Now going back to this model, it's a gorgeous sedan from the 50s. It has the looks of other Alfa Romeos from the 50s. It's a look that I've seen before, I'm not gonna lie. It's not a progressive look. I'm not sure. This is a model that opened doors for others, but example, this pointed grill in the middle, I seen them in other Alfa Romeos. Somehow, this type of headlights, I remember seeing them in other Italian cars. But you know what? Actually, not in an Italian car. It actually brings me back more into the British cars. If you remember the Morris, not the Morris, the Austin. Ooh, I forgot the name. But there was an Austin that they also sold as a Morris, and they also sold it. I think it was an Austin Cambridge. But right now I'm talking to the back of my head. I have it as a diecast. I just have to look for it, and I have so many around me that I don't have the time. Right now I'm making the video, so I cannot stop the video in the middle. But I'm like 90% of it's called Austin Cambridge, and I've seen these taillights in them also, similar looking. But the car looks so regal. I love it. I love how they have, I'm not sure if that's the fog lights in the bottom of the headlights. They're kind of almost the same size of the headlight. I'm sure that was a turning signal. That's why I didn't say turning signal on the bottom ones. But maybe they were. Maybe they have on the side and also on the bottom of the headlight. You see, if I would have bought this car back in the days, I would have bought them in this exact color. This color is so bright, so sometimes when you look a lot of the not American, a lot of the classic cars, especially from the 50s and also from the 50s and 60s, they didn't play around a lot with colors. They stick around a lot with the gray and the white and the black and maybe a red. No, not too much. Probably like in a sports car, probably a little red there. But when it comes to yellow and just bright colors like lime green, they were not very popular. Not very popular. Even gold, the gold beige color. Beige, I seen them in a couple of classic cars, but they're not super popular. They're like those colors that you may see once or twice in a sports car, but not very much. Now I've seen pictures of this car because I never seen them in person, but I've seen pictures of it, and this diecast, it looks exactly the way it is in real life. The only thing I cannot remember if it had chrome wheels. Let me know, guys, if you remember if they had chrome wheels in real life. Because sometimes one thing I do have to say, is that these diecast brands, when they come up with these diecast collections, they make them very well, but their wheels sometimes they're a bit not on par. Sometimes I notice that they make cars with chrome wheels in a diecast form, but in real life they didn't have a chrome wheel. So my point is that you invested so much time in so many details of the diecast, and you couldn't get the wheel right. That's just my point of view, guys. Alright, guys, I'm gonna let the car go around a few times so you can have a nice look at it. Alright, guys, so let me know what you guys think about this car. Have you ever got the pleasure to see one in person, or at least in a car show? Especially to my Italian folks. Do you still see them on the streets? Sometimes it's cute to see videos of cities, and then I like to pay attention of the cars they're driving. It just takes me to that era. You know, I'm a classic car fanatic. Obviously, I love cars, as you notice with these diecast. So, it takes you to a different era, and probably an era that you didn't even live, because this is a 1957, guys. I was definitely not born back then, but I could really enjoy a car back then coming out and shining and looking so good, and people are staring at it. It's a nice feeling, a nice memories that a lot of people could have. Alright, guys, so don't forget to click and subscribe. Do not forget to click the bell next to the subscribe button. Please do not forget to give me that nice thumbs up. It helps a lot with the channel. It makes me know that you're enjoying this video as much as I enjoy making them. I put a lot of effort into this because I enjoy it. This is something that, when you're making a YouTube video, you have to enjoy what you're making. Otherwise, if you're making it just for the views, it's not gonna come out the way you want it, because you're only doing it for something that you're looking more into as a profit. But I look at more as a sharing my collection with the rest of the world. Alright guys, so take care of yourselves and goodbye.